pushed back its return home yet again. Astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams were initially supposed to be back on June 13th, but now have been delayed.
Hi guys, welcome back to XCOM 2.
And despite all of these issues, NASA still says...
Let's see. Oh, we were here starting a mission. Okay.
The spacecraft is doing well in orbit while docked to the space station. And then NASA officials also reject the claim that the astronauts were stuck on the ISS. Officials say they can undock and fly home at any point if a major issue does come up. Back to you guys.
Right, Ashley, thank you so much. A major one cover today in Nassau County, New York, that could ban biological males from competing in women's sports.
Yeah, this county has become a focal point of this debate. We're talking to one of the lawmakers who's voting on the bill today.
This program is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Doug.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds of car insurance with Liberty Mutual. Let's fly. Chief? I thought you were Red Magnet. Only pay for what you need.
Shit, right there.
For the hotel for any traveler you want to be. Like a craft cocktail connoisseur at the Cambria Hotel bar. Or Mr. Tackle the Inbox, so it's room service time at a Radisson Hotel. Ooh, after questions.
Excuse me. Sorry, I just...
Sophie? Yeah, come on in.
Oh, no, I just wanted to order.
Oh, coming into the bar. Book direct at choicehotels.com, where travels come true. And write this down right quick. Most guys get serious eye bags as they do. But most guys don't do anything about it, because most guys don't really understand skincare. They think it's too expensive, and they don't believe that anything actually works. But here's the thing. Most guys, by the way, because there are actually a few ways to reduce your eye bags, and one of the easiest, part of the 6-in-1 face cream, actually works really well. And most guys actually can afford it. Because it's 6-in-1 formula, it means you're getting 6 products at the toothbrush. Just rinse your face and then massage in the particle for 30 seconds. Before you know it, you're looking younger than, well, most guys. But forget about most guys. Just be you. I'm a younger version of you. Remember, right now at partofmen.com, we've got free shipping in the United States, plus 30-day money-back guarantee.
Hi, I'm Donna, and I love taking balance of nature. It makes me feel sparkly every single day. It's just an amazing product.
Get 50% off your first set when you use discount code FOXNEWS.
The emergency fire blanket is a
Shit, I hate these guys.
tool to put out fires safely and effectively. Put out the power.
Specters.
Put out a fire. It's better to have it and not need it than it is to need it and not have it. By Prepared Hero.
So we decided to put it in an in-ground pool.
I literally went on Angie and typed in pool, and then got choices.
Getting to talk to different contractors, see different bids.
And kind of look at their ideas, look at what other people think of them, and it's nice to know that you are meeting with people who already are at a certain level. We wanted something beautiful. We wanted something that our children would feel happy swimming in.
And we love it and still love it.
Connect with skilled professionals to get all your own projects done well. Get started today at Angie.com.
This feels funny. Where did it go?
What the fuck?
Hard target, minimal damage. Whenever they drink, and wherever they drink, whatever they may be drinking, and whether they're drinking for, whether it's alcohol or drugs, impaired drivers pose a danger to us all. If you suspect an impaired driver, call 911 to report it as a crime in progress to the police. We call it Operation Lookout, and we want you to be part of it. Thanks for helping keep our roads safe. drive sober.
What the fuck is over there? Invisible dude?
Thank you for your support of the therapy dog program. Senior youth
Happening today, the Nassau County Legislature in New York is voting on a measure that would prevent biological males from competing in women's sports in county-owned facilities. The proposed law is designed to promote a safe and fair competitive environment for biological females.
Women have been fighting for the last 50 years for fair competition in their sport. A fair investment, the same as men, the same numbers, the same scholarships. And now that is in jeopardy of biological males taking valuable positions on women's teams.
To participate in female sports, shattering state records, winning titles, taking scholarships from women, females will eventually be discouraged from participating in sports.
The Nassau County Legislature, Samantha Getz, who is voting on the measure today, but ahead of that vote, she joins me now. Samantha, good morning to you. Tell us more about this measure and also your expectations of it passing.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. The local law that we're voting on today has to do with, it's basically two things. One, teams that are going to use county-owned facilities, they need to designate their team as an all-male, all-female, or co-ed team. And the second thing that it's going to do is that when a team represents itself as an all-female team, if they have a male on that team,
Okay, I think I know what went wrong.
A parks use and occupancy permit to use a sports facility.
There's a bug in this match. The guy's still invisible.
I do believe it'll pass.
Get the fuck out of here.
And I'm looking forward to the vote today.
So, quick question on the particular day you mentioned it. This would ban biological males.
Normally they cast vanishing,
County-owned facilities.
and then they reappear when they shoot. This guy still stays invisible, and they can't lock onto him with my guys.
Would this be?
So, the bug in the match. Oh man, I hope I don't run into them again.
We have swimming pools, we have parks, lacrosse games, and there are certain colleges that use some of our facilities. It would have an impact. We don't have a huge issue at this moment, but if you look nationally, this is an ongoing issue.
Spectre, son of a bitch.
In Nassau County to make sure that our young athletes and our females are protected and they can play their sport fairly and they can do it safely.
Well, New York Attorney General Letitia James has weighed in on this. She calls this measure discriminatory and transphobic. What's your reaction to that? And also, if it does pass, are you expecting some legal challenges?
Well, I disagree with the Attorney General on this. I believe women are a protected class as well. I don't think that New York state law prohibits protective measures for females. This isn't discriminatory because we are trans women will have an opportunity to play sports. They're not being denied the opportunity to play sport. It just has to align with the sex because of the biological realities that exist. Men are bigger, faster, and stronger. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's no one's fault. But trans women who are biologically male still have a place to participate, just not on the female team. By having males on female teams, you are denying access for a female because females can't compete with them.
And I'm sure
so it's important that we take the measure.
Yeah, I'm sure that you've talked to I'm sure that you've talked to some students about this as well. Female athletes, what are they saying about it?
I mean, this is a hard time. Social media.
Is this the one?
This issue is hard because you want to be inclusive. You want to be fair.
Take that back.
If you're a girl on a sports team,
Fuck you. Fucking Spectre. Piece of shit.
So I think it's really important for this type of legislation to get ahead of it, to protect these young girls who really don't have a voice to defend themselves. And girls are scared. I mean, we had the situation in Massachusetts where 3 girls were injured by a trans woman on the court. The team was forced to forfeit for the game. That's not fair to the girls on that team. It's not fair to girls' competition in general.
Reminder that Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she said in one of her decisions, U.S. versus Virginia, physical differences between men and women, however, are endured.
Oh, instant, cool.
Justice, and many conservatives now.
I like instant contact.
Samantha, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
I gotta build a lot of radio relays, so hopefully get some cash. And
Taking out Bolivia, Judah nil. By the way, nil, Carlos means zero. And soccer. In the Copa America opener last night, that means Christian Pulisic scoring just 3 minutes into the game, assisting on the U.S. next goal as well. Team USA, their next test comes Thursday against Panama, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And as Mike Tyson once said, this is not a joke, we sent that team into Bolivia.
You said that before. That quote really sticks with you.
It does.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Also,
One for the
Mike
record.
Tyson once said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. That one actually I think about all the time. You know, I'm a planner, and I'll sit there and be like, wow, Mike Tyson was right.
Soccer to Mike Tyson. I don't know how you did it, but it makes sense in your head. There you go.
Biden campaign co-chair and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer says voters are not giving the White House credit because they're too stressed out.
Okay, well, is that the right tone to strike before President Biden and former President Trump take the debate stage this Thursday? Tina Dixon is here to respond to that, coming up next.
When news happens, America turns to Fox News Channel. And now, the biggest event is here.
Fight, you're fired. Get out of here. Donald Trump will have a message for you. Not in our house.
The CNN presidential debate simulcast on Fox News Channel. Watch specials free. And post-Democracy 24 coverage, plus Sean Hannity from the spin room. The CNN presidential debate simulcast on Fox News Channel.
North America and South America's left. That's it.
Fisher Investments. We make
I got everything except for the radio relays.
We're a fiduciary.
But the relays sitting at 100 something on the pop.
We don't sell any commission-based products.
Then how do you make money?
We have a simple management fee structured so we
Here we go.
our clients do.
This is the one I was waiting for.
Yes, we make them a top priority by getting to know their finances,
Faceless, cool.
health, lifestyle, and more.
Wow. Here we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
You were diagnosed with thyroid eye disease a long time ago. And year after year, you weathered the storm and just lived with the damage that was left behind. But even after all this time, your thyroid eye disease could still change. Restoration is still possible. Learn how you could give your eyes a fresh start at TEDhealth.com. Do you have too much body fat? It tends to accumulate on your stomach, hips, and thighs.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Does it seem like no matter what you do, you just can't get rid of excess body fat?
Body fat builds over our midsections. Body fat increases from lack of exercise and poor diet.
The Obesity Research Institute has found the solution.
Ooh.
It's called Lipozene. Lipozene is clinically proven to help reduce your body fat and weight. And to raise awareness about this weight loss breakthrough, the company is letting people try Lipozene risk-free for 30 days.
Now you could lose 4 times more weight. Just add Lipozene for only $29.95. Call right now and we'll double your order for free and ship it free too.
Shoot.
For a limited time, we'll double the size of each bottle for free. So now you have 4 times the Lipozene.
Be a specialist in here.
Plus, you'll get Metabo Plus to help boost your energy and metabolism. But you must call. Lipozene is clinically proven to help you lose body fat. In fact, a double-blind study showed that not only did participants lose weight, but 78% of each pound that was lost was pure body fat.
What's even more amazing is that people were not asked to change their daily lives. It's so easy. Just take Lipozene. That's it. If you're ready, then call the number on your screen right now. Lipozene is worth the price because Lipozene is clinically proven to work.
Now you could lose 4 times more weight. Just add Lipozene for only $29.95. Call right now and we'll double your order for free and ship it free too. And for a limited time, we'll double the size of each bottle for free. So now you have 4 times the Lipozene for just $29.95. Plus, you'll get Metabol Plus to help boost your energy and metabolism. But you must call. Call 800-929-0319.
We love being outside. The sun makes our deck and patio too hot to enjoy.
Now, thanks to our new Sun Center retractable line, we can select full sun or instant shade in just 60 seconds.
It's 20 degrees cooler under the sun center, and we get instant protection from harmful UV rays and sun glare.
For pricing starting at less than $1,000, transform your outdoor living space into a shaded retreat your family will love. When you call, we'll rush you a special $200 discount certificate with your free awning idea kit. You get your Sun Center for as little as $799. But this is a limited time offer.
For over 20 years, Sun Center has been the best-selling retractable
Ooh,
awning.
my spark's ready.
Call now for this
Cool.
idea kit, packed with great awning solutions that will let you enjoy your
I love using that one.
much more often. Plus, get this $200 discount certificate that will bring you your Sun Center for as little as $799. But this is a limited time offer. Call now.
Sun Centers are backed with up to a 10-year limited warranty.
More than 1 million families in America own and love their Sun Center. Now you too can discover why life is better under a Sun Center. It's like putting an extension on your home. And talk about options. Choose motorized or manual. And for just a little extra, add LED lighting for evening enjoyment.
There are so many incredible styles to choose from and a free awning idea kit. Get a custom-built awning without the custom-built price.
Call now to get the whole Sun Center store. You'll get this free awning idea kit, plus a $200 discount certificate. And there's no obligation. With Sun Center, you'll create the ultimate outdoor living space, perfect for entertaining friends. Call now for your free awning idea kit with local dealer info and $200 discount certificate. Life is better under a Sun Center. Act now and save.
Where's my...
Flooding forcing evacuations across the Midwest. In South Dakota, 1 person is dead. At least 9 others were rescued from driving.
Kind of like using the Harrier.
Cars and drivers left stranded.
Me a Dragoon.
Kim Reynolds issuing a disaster proclamation in 21 counties.
And more than 100 million people still under heat alerts. At least 27 states still bracing for extreme heat as those high temperatures now hit the west. Meteorologists having clocks here about 5 minutes. Man, it was hot. It was steamy. They had a weekend to do every single thing I needed to do outside, but that's on me, not on you. Yeah, so, I mean, it really was. You could feel that humidity. We were talking about that flooding. With that much moisture in the atmosphere, you get a cold front sweeping through. That obviously is going to dump a whole lot of rain. It continues to be hot and steamy for a lot of folks. That cold front, though, ultimately has moved across the country, cooling it off in just a couple of spots. Chicago here early this morning, only 67 degrees. It's still 81 in New York City today, but that cold front continues to move on through. We're actually cooling off the rest of the day. High of only 80. Feels like temperatures were up closer to 100 degrees from DC up to New York City yesterday. So this is a little bit of a cool down along the East Coast. It's not a cool down for everybody. We're seeing heat rebuild in the middle of the country. So now those heat advisories, even though they were on the East Coast over the weekend, now they're back into the center of the country. We've got some excessive heat warnings and heat advisories from the Gulf Coast stretching all the way up to Canada. So the middle of the country really is a bullseye here. Everything in these red colors and these purple colors, that is going to be some real intense heat here over the next couple of days. What are we actually talking about? These are your heat indices. It's what it feels like when you step outside. 111 in Little Rock, 109 in Kansas City. There is just a lot of heat here, guys, unfortunately. So, you know, Todd, you're getting a break and you'll mow the lawn here after work. But middle of the country, they're not dealing with it.
Yeah, I don't care what state you're in. 111 is a big deal. That is a headline there. Adam, thank you so much. Our former President Trump is back on the campaign trail today, heading to Louisiana for a fundraiser. Meanwhile, President Biden still hunkering down at Camp David, preparing for Thursday's CNN presidential debate.
Meantime, the president's campaign co-chair and Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer blaming the lack of credit Biden gets on, quote, stress. Saying people are stressed out. They're just trying to pay the grocery bill, get the kids off to school, show up at their job, and maybe get a little bit of sleep at night. Individuals feel like their situation is pretty good, but the rest of the economy is not good. We've got to make sure that people appreciate all the different things that are happening in their communities because of the work that President Biden has done. End quote. Tudor Dixon is a former Michigan GOP gubernatorial candidate, host of the Tudor Dixon podcast, and a
Underlay.
surrogate. And Tudor joins us now. Tudor, so if I'm understanding her, she's saying because people are so stressed out, they're not appreciating all Joe Biden has done for them. Does that make any sense in light of the fact that Joe Biden is responsible for a lot of the economic stress that all these people are feeling?
This is the perfect example of the lack of self-awareness in the Democrat Party. Of course they're stressed out, and they're stressed out because of Joe Biden being president and the policies that he has put into place. I mean, look at just what's happening in the state of Michigan. We are currently the second most violent state in the nation because of the policies of Democrats. That's what you're seeing across the country. So maybe she doesn't understand because it's happening in her state as well, and she's traveling across the country stumping for Joe Biden rather than staying in her state to try to make it better. But Joe Biden's policies on the economy, Joe Biden's policies on the border, on crime, they've all caused people to be stressed out. That is why people are stressed out, and this is how little self-awareness the party has.
Let's talk about the debate. Both candidates are preparing for the debate this week in very different ways. And in terms of predictions, former President Trump made his. Exact quote is, I think if President Biden prepares, he'll be fine, and then he'll forget it within an hour after preparing. We'll see what happens. What are your expectations for the debate? And what
We're definitely saving this important mission.
Look, I think the debate is going to be a challenge because Donald Trump isn't walking in there and debating Joe Biden. Donald Trump is going to be out there trying to argue against Jake Tapper and Dana Bash, who've made it very clear that they do not like Donald Trump, and their goal is going to be to trip him up. And so he has to be prepared to go up against them. They're not going to push on Joe Biden. They're not going to make this challenging for Joe Biden. They're the communications arm for Joe Biden. They're going to try to prop him up. It's not a fair debate, but I do think that Donald Trump is going to go in prepared. He's going to be ready. This is his area of expertise going up against the media. So he is going to come off that stage and he's going to have won this debate. We'll see how Joe Biden fares and how the Democrats try to spin it.
And that's pretty interesting analysis because whether it's the soundbite we're about to play from Mitch Landrieu, the soundbite that we played from Gretchen Whitmer, there's a common theme, and the media eggs this on. It's don't believe how you feel, don't believe what you see, everything is fine. And here's Mitch Landrieu basically saying that he's defending Joe Biden's policies. Listen.
The problem is that all of those benefits are not flowing down to everybody as quickly as possible. And that's why Joe Biden every day is fighting to save people money by fighting for lower prescription drug costs, fighting for health care, fighting to make sure people have access to housing, fighting to make sure big oil and all of the big companies are not taking profits when they're not supposed to.
Again, this argument is the benefits are there, America. You're just not feeling it. Do you expect that to be Joe Biden's pitch to America on Thursday night?
Absolutely, but the most dangerous part about that is that he's not going to get any pushback. They never do. Mitch didn't get pushback, Gretchen Whitmer didn't get pushback. The mainstream media is not going to say, hey, wait a minute, what about all of these deaths that we've seen from illegal aliens? What about the fact that we have this situation with the economy? What about the fact that people can't buy
Definitely saving.
They're not going to get that pushback, so they feel comfortable coming out and saying, what's happening to you is not happening to you. It is the ultimate.
Oh, that ain't far, but I've heard that before, haven't we? Ha ha ha. Okay, this is a good one to save.
President Trump said over the weekend that he has picked his vice presidential candidate. Hasn't told anybody who it is, but that person is going to be with him.
All right, guys, we'll catch you next time. All right, peace out.
And an invitation went out. The New York Post reviewed it. On it, the names are Ben Carson, Doug Burgum, Lindsey Graham, Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance, Elise Stefanik, Byron Donalds, Wesley Hunt. Notably on that particular list, Tim Scott wasn't on it. Maybe he will be there. We just don't know. What do you think about those options? And who do you think the president's going to pick?